Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy VII, and let's kickstart the Chocobo Breeding side quest. Now, obviously, the first things we gotta do, we gotta catch us some Chocobos. But we need specific types. See, every Chocobo can be broken down into a different type. I mean, there's poor Chocobos, average Chocobos, good Chocobos, greats, and wonderfuls. I believe those are the categories. So the specific ones that we're looking for. When you see a Chocobo with these little whirly-peed things, I believe these are your good Chocobos. We are specifically looking for a good male.
Okay.
So yes, there are male Chocobos and female Chocobos. The only problem, though, with this, and I certainly hope that this gets addressed in the remake, the only way you can tell what you got is when you send it to the stables. So it's like, yeah, we just caught the Chocobo, but there was really no guarantee. Like, it doesn't tell us what kind, what type, what gender, whatever. So with the good male Chocobo, when you see a Chocobo with these guys over by Gold Saucer, these are great Chocobos. So along with a good male, we need specifically a great female.
Okay.
So pretty much, it's ideal to try and capture like multiple types of Chocobos just to kind of get your ass covered,
Yeah.
Yep, so we're gonna send you to the stables. So now we're gonna go all the way back to the stables, and we're gonna check and move our Chocobos in. And we can actually get started prepping these babies.
Funny thing about this particular side quest, I know, when we, in the very beginning when we first started this playthrough, I knew very little about what happens in the game, in general. But it's this side quest in particular, this is the only thing that I can remember when it came to Final Fantasy VII, was the Chocobo Breeding.
Yeah, it's very infamous because of how lengthy it is and how involved it is. So you're going to want to go to move. So this will tell you, great Chocobo, pretty average Chocobo, and a good one. So that's at least what I was able to catch.
Oh, okay.
So select the Chocobo that you want, and it'll tell you. Now, I decided, just as a fun little gimmick, I'm going to name all the Chocobos as some of my favorite characters from other RPGs, be it JRPG or Western RPG.
I knew it wasn't lying. I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it. You're me, and I'm you. And get down to it, all of it.
Oh my god.
Yep, so I'm gonna name the good male Chocobo after Yosuke from Persona 4.
Yosuke, he is a good male. Not great, not a little bit above average, but he's good. He's good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright, so we need a great female to breed with Yosuke. And what do you know? We're right off the bat. Great female.
Sweet.
Oh, did you come after hearing of the trouble here?
Now this is getting to some unfamiliar territory.
He's even more phony than my former boyfriend. A good fight is just the ticket to get over that rat. So, let's go find this fraud and show him.
So this is Jessica from Lunar Silver Star Story. Hands down, the best white mage cleric priestess character I've ever seen in a JRPG.
Okay, I was going to ask if she was in some kind of white mage-like character, considering what attire she is in.
Yep,
Oh, okay.
she's a priestess healer and everything.
Oh, okay, alright.
So, once you've got your Chocobos, you're going to want to feed it some greens. Because when we start feeding it some greens, its stats will increase. So speed plus, stamina plus, intelligence plus, and they get along a little bit better. So you might be wondering, what am I doing raising stats for? Because part of the success, the success of breeding whichever type of chocobo you want, actually hinges on the Chocobo Races.
I knew it.
In the gold saucer. So basically, stuff your birds full of these greens to max out their stats. And then we're gonna take them to this, we're gonna go back to that gold saucer, which is why I bought the lifetime pass all the way back in Disc 1, and we're gonna race these chocobos.
Oh, speaking of racing.
Yep, so just go back, find Esther, she was the one that helped you back in Disc 1. So, now the whole idea, as you race chocobos, when you win a race 3 times, they go up in rank. I believe the minimum to getting what type of chocobo you're looking for, you want to at least try and get to B class. A class is better, and there is an S class beyond A class. S class pretty much guarantees it. So you don't necessarily have to go for S class, but I do it anyway because I just want that guarantee.
Right.
So as you can see, Yosuke's top speed is 94 kilometers, almost 500 stamina. So there's 2 types of courses. So the short course is pretty much the same course as what we did before, but we've gone through 2 discs already without seeing Chocobo Racing, so henceforth I'm showing it again.
Oh, I think I can vaguely see where Sega got its inspiration from.
This is just like the Chocobo Racing in Final Fantasy XIV.
Somehow with the wacky courses and whatnot, this is kind of reminding me of the Chow races in Sonic Adventure 2.
Well, that too, I guess.
Now, just remember, for the little trick that I mentioned all the way back in Disc 1, if you want to preserve your stamina bar, just hold the trigger buttons as you're racing. It will actually kind of like, I guess, kind of help like pause the meter, if not help recover it. So, it's a nice little trick that you can use, especially with these races.
It's rude.
Now, as you win, you'll see a random symbol. That symbol corresponds with an item. So every time that you win a race, you can choose to get the item that you win, or you can exchange it for GP, which, if you remember, is currency in the gold saucer, which we don't really need. And for the most part, I always end up going with the GP because the items you get are really not all that worth it. So, S rank. So Yosuke is good. Now, I think what I show off, we're going to show off Jessica. If you have Sid or Tifa in your party, there's a chance that one of them, they will ask to ride the Chocobo. So you can actually race with Cloud, Sid, or Tifa with your party. And then there's this motherfucker.
Wait. Oh God. It's McCree.
This
McCree
Chocobo. No, it's not McCree.
No.
This Chocobo in particular, if you remember, all the way back in Disc 1, when we were racing for our freedom, there was a guy that we briefly met named Joe. This is Joe. Joe's black Chocobo, no matter if you raise your stats to max, he will always have higher stamina and higher speed than you. This really is the only Chocobo that is worth any trouble. Because, I mean, you can breeze through these Chocobo races pretty easily. And then Joe here will just come up and, try and beat you. And, this is the one guy you gotta watch out for. And it's completely random on whether or not you get him.
Oh, wow. Really helps to be cutting those corners.
Yeah. I mean, it's here's an opportunity to show off the long course. And then it's like, oh, hey, I get Tifa. Oh, God damn it, Joe.
It's high noon.
No, Ryan. We talked about this.
We? Brady, you did not say a word. It was Danny who said something. Come on.
I said anyway.
And that contributed nothing.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Anyway.
Alrighty. So with that said, now we got both of our Chocobos up to S rank, so guaranteed to get the breed that I want. So go back to your stable. Now we're ready for mating.
Oh, Christ.
So you're going to click your mating, and you're going to select the 2 Chocobos that you want. So, of course, the only 2 that we got. Okay, so then it says, which nut are you going to give them? You're going to want to give them the carob nut. And then overnight... we got a green Chocobo! This one can cross mountains! And for female... I decided to name it after my favorite character from Grandia.
Oh.
I'm remembering
Alright.
that time.
That time, you said I
Oh,
was
I
still
fully intend on Let's Playing this game, but it's gonna be a long time before I get around to it, because this game is insanely long.
I'd go on a journey with you.
Okay.
But you've grown stronger.
Plus, this is like the sweetest moment in the whole game.
Trustworthy, Justin.
But yes, her name is Fina. It's like, God, I love Fina. She's awesome.
Alright.
Now, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go outside, and I believe if you fight roughly 10 battles, it gives, it basically gives the Chocobos cooldown time, so to speak. So, you're going to want to go back and mate Jessica and Yosuke again.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, round 2.
Round 2 with another carob nut.
I've got nothing to do with this.
Well, of course you know. You're not the one playing this.
So we got a green Chocobo. So now,
What color is this one?
a blue Chocobo to cross oceans.
Hey!
And it's a male, no doubt.
Oh.
There are
Wait.
better places to take a nap than on the ground.
Oh my god, his name is Crom!
I have to get my man Crom in this.
Bob, I like that. My man Crom.
I had to.
Oh, my man Crom. How you doing?
I am playing a mini game that involves fucking. Of course, I'm gonna get my man Crom involved.
Oh, no.
Same as last time. Race your Chocobos to S rank.
Oh,
And now we're going to. So once you get your Chocobos to S rank, we're now gonna mate Fina with Crom.
oh, okay. If this next one is a female, please name it Lucina.
Okay, and once again, the last carob nut goes to this one.
Oh my god.
So the blue and the green Chocobo gives us a black Chocobo. It's a combination of both. It can cross mountains and rivers, and it's a male. So sorry, Ryan.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Human,
Wait.
you shall not pass this area. I, the great Papyrus, will...
You didn't.
Oh, so...
Naturally.
Oh,
Looks like
wait.
we're going to play the capturing game then.
Shit. God,
So
wait, what was it?
I don't care what anybody
okay, that
says.
was-
Papyrus is the best character in Undertale. Enough said.
Oh, okay. You know what? I completely forgot what that character's name was. So
Really?
I'm glad you cleared that up.
Okay,
What?
so so near Icicle Inn, you specifically want to get these Chocobos that are with the bunnies. The Chocobos with the bunnies are wonderful Chocobos, so we need a wonderful female to breed with Papyrus.
Okay.
Now wait, speaking of which, Brandon, what was that reaction about? You asked really when I said I forgot what his name was. What was that about?
Nothing. I just didn't think that. I just never heard of anyone who would forget characters like that.
Well, Brandon, keep in mind, I have been keeping myself away from Undertale all this time.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because of one particular thing that, at the very least, BJ, Danny, and I have in mind for a future playthrough.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, so back to the Chocobo stables. For whatever reason, I had the hardest time trying to get this wonderful Chocobo. Like, I was roaming around those tracks for a really long time, and I was fighting, like, every other monsters with the Chocobos, but they weren't giving me any with the bunnies. Because I need... Yeah, so I was like, it took me a long time to find that freaking wonderful Chocobo. Yeah, it's a poor Chocobo.
Oh.
There we go. It's a wonderful Chocobo.
Oh my god, I'm
Look
so
at it
wonderful!
go. And there's our female.
Yeah.
Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss
Shepherd.
My name is Tali.
Oh, never mind.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
God, I love Tali.
Tali.
I think Tali in the Mass Effect games, she's hands down one of my favorite, not only just one of my favorite female characters, she's one of my favorite characters to have come out of that freaking series.
I see.
It's like, I think, like, honestly, I think, like, if I could name, like, my top 3 favorite Mass Effect characters, it's probably Garrus, Tali, and Thane. Anyway, so pretty much like last time, we're going to mate them. Now, because this is technically Chocobo number 7, you have to release one of the Chocobos that you got to make room for this one. But mate your black Chocobo with your wonderful, and we're going to give it a Zeo nut. And the Zeo nut gives us our final Chocobo, a gold. It's a gold Chocobo. It can go anywhere, and it's a male. So let's go.
You call that music? Just playing
Wait.
overture. Of course you are.
Wait a minute, hold up. So is it...
Now
Wait.
I'm playing the finale.
So... Zidane.
Yep, Zidane.
Final Fantasy IX playthrough confirmed.
As much as I love Final Fantasy VII, and I know you guys have all heard my praises for Cloud, he's not my favorite Final Fantasy hero. That honor goes to Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. And someday I will be showing you guys Final Fantasy IX. It's just probably going to be years down the road.
All right. I mean, it's like, to be fair, it's like when it comparing both the Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX, like experience-wise, I think I've had more experience with Final Fantasy IX compared to this game. Because I remember, like, a couple friends of mine, they actually were in the middle of playing Final Fantasy IX, like, on their own PlayStation or whatnot. So it's like, yeah, everybody was all about, like, Final Fantasy VII at the time. Apparently, with the people who I was hanging out with, they were all about 9.
And for good reason. 9's really good. Anyway, so why go through all this trouble with the Chocobo fucking? So the gold Chocobo, as I said, it can go anywhere. There are 4 caverns that are inaccessible. We cannot get them without a Chocobo. So, Quadra Magic Materia. As its name implies, this materia will allow you to cast magic 4 times.
Podcast.
So link this up with any magic materia, and that specific spell you can cast 4 times. Now, you can actually make a really deadly combo out of this if you're careful. So, let's just say, for example, if I had, like, I don't think I actually ended up utilizing it because this can easily drain MP. But let's just suspend reality and let's just say, Cloud, I'm going to equip Quadra Magic with Lightning, for example. So, okay, Cloud can now summon Bolt 3 4 times. If Cloud has W Magic, which allows you to select 2 magic spells, that basically doubles the effect. So now, if you have those 3 materia properly equipped, Cloud could actually cast Bolt 3 8 times.
Oh.
I mean, you can make it really deadly, but like I said, you've got to be careful because each round drains MP. So even though I'm building Cloud as my black mage, yeah, you cast a spell like that 8 times, it will drain your MP fast.
Ugh.
And that's okay. So,
I mean, that kind of power comes with a price, I guess.
yep. So,
With great power comes great
Cavern.
responsibility.
Yep, so cavern number 2. So cavern number 2 here is over by Wutai. And we have a command materia. Mime! This is one of the best materia you can ever get in this game. Whoever has it equipped, whatever the previous action that was taken, that character will basically mimic it. There are limitations, however. I mean, it only applies to equipable materia. So, I mean, that's like, I think I actually give mine to Vincent. But if, like, Cloud, for example, was to do one of his limit breaks, Vincent cannot mime Cloud's limit breaks. But he can mimic Cloud summoning, Cloud casting magic, or doing a specific command. So, and he'll do it for free, too. So, you know, Cloud can summon something cost MP, but Vincent can mimic it free of cost. So, I mean, you can make some really deadly combinations out of that.
Nice.
So over by, I believe, over by Coral, you will have HP swap MP. That's literally that's pretty much what it does. Whoever has this materia equipped, it swaps the HP number with the MP number. So you can easily make someone a glass cannon out of this, where, you know, okay, they may only have, like if say, for example, if they have, like, maxed out stats, they may have, like, 999 hit points, but they get 9,999 magic points to boot, so...
Wow.
That's kind of the cost. That's kind of, I guess the sacrifice you're willing to pay. You know, do you want to have that massive amount of MP on hand, or do you just at the cost of, like, you know, being able to get killed so easily? Now the last area, you actually can't see it on a map. They actually don't have this. But no, I gave myself time to be able to explain all this shit.
Sorry.
So, the last area that we're going for, you actually cannot see it on a map. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to try and go to, like, the, I guess you could say this, northeasternmost island, and you're going to want to try and follow that general direction with the Chocobo.
Alright.
And you'll find this random island literally out in the middle of nowhere. And there it is. There's literally, and it's full of trees, so there's no way that the Highwind could even land on it.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Yeah. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why everybody does the Chocobo Breeding side quest.
Yep, it's red. I know exactly what this is.
Okay. Oh.
Yep, Knights of the Round. The game is now broken.
Oh. Really?
I say that because Knights of the Round here is the strongest summon in the game. Obviously, I will be showing this off, but it is freaking vital to have this materia to handle some of the optional bosses that we'll have to be tackling a little bit later on. But this summon is so strong, it takes out damn near every boss at this point in 1 or 2 summons, including the final bosses.
Oh, man.
That is how insanely strong this materia is. So, yeah, I can safely say that as of right now, game's fucking broken.
God damn.
And you will be seeing why a little bit later on. But that's essentially the Chocobo Breeding side quest. And this is probably like the one video out of the entire Let's Play I have easily done the most editing on, because I had so much footage that I had to edit around and everything to basically try and fit this all into one video. So yeah, this is a very, very tedious, very long side quest, but the rewards that you get after all of it are so worth it.
Okay then.
So I guess with that. So yep, so with that said, join us next time as we'll continue, tackling some optional bosses with some of the overpowered shit that we've got now.